Hey, and welcome to the Kula Shala at Bodhi Tree in Costa Rica, Nosara. And if you go to my yoga shorts, you will see Oceana, which is lovely with ocean views, or you'll see Akasha, which is the jungle studio that's open air on all sides, and get a feel of where we've been doing yoga down here for our annual retreat. Next year's in 2024 begins February 17th through the 24th. But we're gonna get on the mat now and do a little practice. And real quick, one more thing, if you wanna check out next year's retreat, it's on www.bethgrahamwellness.com. So come onto your mat. You'll bring your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and we'll just start to move through some cat-cows. So lifting the breastbone without lifting the chin too high in your cow, and pulling your belly in deep in your cat. Start to relax your jaw and get into this movement of body and breath. Come through just a few more times. And then walk your hands about 5 inches forward. Dial your hands out, so pointer fingers are 12 noon. Ground the hands, press them into your mat like sand, pressing down. Crease of the elbow forward, lift your knees, you're in high plank. Look directly down, press the back of the skull to the ceiling, feel the collarbones broaden, and then rock forward on your toes as you lift your hips, downward facing dog. So if this is your first dog that you've done today or in a while, pedal your feet. And you're bending your knee, bringing it straight in. So notice if your knee's angling out to the side. It's a little tightness in the hips. So imagine that you're holding something between your upper thighs, rolling it back slightly. So your knees are tracking over ankles into the hip. And then come into stillness, reaching your heels down as you lift sits bones up. Pull your belly in tight. Feel the action and strength of the arms as you rotate, crease of the elbow forward. Give yourself another breath. Let it go. Higher on your tippy toes, look to your thumbs, step forward, and bring your hands to your shins. Come into a half lift. Reach your sitting bones back, pull your belly in as you look down. Stay here for another moment. Exhale, pull your belly in, fold. Next inhale, reverse swan dive, hinge up. Exhale, arms float to your side. Let's just move through the side body some. Bend your right knee, reach the left arm up, side fold. And then you'll switch. Bend left knee, reach right arm up, side fold. And then just start to flow, moving at your own pace, feeling as if you're lifting the side ribs off of the hips, off of the pelvis, just opening up through the side body. We'll come through here a few more times. And then come into mountain pose. Palms forward, ground through the heel, the big toe mound, the outer foot. Lengthen sitting bones down as you pull belly in. Take a breath. Let it go. Let's just start to flow. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, open the chest as you fold forward. Hands to your shins. Half lift. Bend your knees, hands to the mat. High plank. Rock forward on your toes and exhale. hips lift, downward dog. Be here about 5 breaths. So, stretch the mat forward with your arms. Hug your upper arms in as you lift your sits bones up. Get heavy in your heels and pull your belly in tight. If the weight feels like it's forward in your arms like mine is here, bend your knees and lift your hips high. Then in time, you'll straighten your legs. Stay here another moment. Let it go. Inhale high on your toes. Look forward to your thumbs. Walk forward. Hands to your shins. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Next, inhale, reverse swan dive. Reach. Exhale, arms to your side. One more time like that. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down, high plank. Rock forward and lift your hips, down dog. Take a big inhale. Lengthen the exhale. A breath in. A breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take an inhale. Sigh the breath out. Exhale. Inhale, higher in your toes. Exhale, step forward. Hands to your shins, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse reach. Exhale, arms to your side. Give yourself a moment, pause, take a breath in, a breath out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down, high plank. And lift your hips, down dog. All right, we're gonna come to a low crescent lunge. So lift your right leg up. Notice if the knee bends. Keep it straight and reach back with your right heel. Bend your right knee now. Draw into your nose. Step forward. Lower your left knee. Arms sweep up. Start to lengthen sitting bones down as you zipper up your core. Press down with your back toes. Lift your heart. Then you'll bring right forearm down to right leg and side fold over to the right. So as you press down with your right toes, squeeze your right glute and open up the side ribs. Lean a little back into the shoulder. Stay here for an inhale. Fold, exhale. Next inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, open the arms as you reach your hips back. Fold, hands down to the mat, high plank, hips lift, downward dog. Give yourself a moment, take a breath in, a long breath out. All right, left leg, keep it straight, lift it up, toes point down, outer right hip pulls back. Now bring left knee into your nose, step forward, lower your right knee, sweep the arms up. So feel sitting bones rotate down as you pull your belly in and chest lifts. Bring the left forearm down to the thigh and side fold. So press down right foot, squeeze right glute, and lean back into your right shoulder. Give yourself a moment. Inhale, back up. Arms reach up, chest lifts. Exhale, reach your hips back, fold. Hands down to the mat. High plank. And hips lift, down dog. We'll be here about 5 breaths. So heels down, relax your toes, get strong in your legs to press the thigh bones back. Lift the sits bones higher. Relax the back of the neck and the jaw. Stay here, breathe in and breathe out. All right, come up high on your tippy toes, stretch the sole of the foot, feels good, and press your thigh bones back. Lift your right leg up. We're coming to a high crescent. Bring right knee into your chest, step forward, the foot lightly lands. As you drive it down, reach the arms up. Pull the right hip back, pull the front of the pelvis up, rolling belly in. So it's like those sweatpants ties. You're gonna tighten up across the belly and feel the chest lift. Straight and strong on back leg. If you can rotate the pelvis, if not, bend the knee and pull the front rim of the pelvis up. Stay here, another breath, inhale. On the exhale, we'll open warrior 2. So bend the front knee, bring the top of the right thigh bone down as you pull the front rim of the pelvis up. Arms open wide as you look forward. Keep stamping front heel down. Resist with your back leg. Squeeze left glute. Stay here, inhale. Exhale. Flip your front hand, revolve, reach back, open up, and then windmill hands down. You'll make your way into your high plank pose and lift your hips, downward dog. Give yourself a moment to be here, to take an inhale and an exhale. All right, high on your toes, lift your hips, pull belly in, and then lift your left leg up. Draw left knee into your chest, step forward. As you stamp the foot down, you hinge up and arms reach high. Keep pressing down front foot, pull left hip back, pull the front rim of the pelvis up, feeling your chest lift. Elbows are straight as you reach through the fingers. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, we'll open, warrior 2. So line up front heel to back arch, lunge into the front leg, resist with the back. You're pressing down left heel. You're squeezing right glute, and your chest lifts. Relax your toes. Take another inhale. Exhale. Revolve your warrior. And then windmill hands down. You'll make your way to your plank. And hips will lift. Downward dog. Just be here. Take a breath. Let it go. Another inhale. Sigh the breath out. Exhale. One more time. And release. All right. We're going to step forward to warrior 2. So come high on your toes. Lift your right leg up. Draw the knee into your chest. Step forward as you windmill open. So come into your best warrior 2. Looking forward as you reach back with the left arm. Pull the front rim of the pelvis up. Tighten the belly and strengthen your back leg. All right, side angle. Shift the hips as you reach with your right arm. Reach, reach, reach. Forearm down, left arm over your ear. Start to use your right arm to press your right knee back towards the pinky toe, and then revolve the right side of the chest up. Look to the ceiling. Stay here for another breath. Inhale. Exhale. Take another breath. Let it go. You can bring your left hand to hip. Pivot Lifting left heel, pull right hip back, hands down, you're in a runner's lunge. Keep pulling right hip back, pull belly in, and then press the mat away. You're in high plank. And then lift your hips back to your down dog. Give yourself a moment. Take a breath in and a breath out. All right, high on your toes. Lift your left leg up. Draw the knee in, step forward as you pivot to your warrior two. So strong pressing down left foot. Strengthen the right leg, contracting the glute, zippering up your core, your chest lifts. Just look forward and breathe as you relax your toes. Now start to lengthen the left side. Shift the hips back. Reach through the left arm. Bring the forearm down and right arm over the ear. Use the left arm to press the left knee back. Squeeze the right glute and revolve the left side of the chest up. Look to the ceiling. Just breathe. Bring the right hand to hip. Slowly rotate it forward. You'll bring the hands down to your runner's lunge. Press the mat away, pull belly in, high plank, and then hips lift. Downward dog. Give yourself a few breaths. This is your last down dog. So strong legs, strong arms, strong front core. Come forward onto your knees. Return to your tabletop. And just come through a few cat-cows here. And notice in this short practice the changes that you feel. Cross your ankles behind you. Make your way onto your seat. Bringing your right shin in front of your left shin. Move the flesh of your seat back and apart. Take an inhale. Long exhale out. And then start to hinge forward. So if you notice to rock forward, you're tucking the tailbone and arching your back like cat pose. You might want to come up on a lift, a pillow, or a block. What you want to do is walk the chest forward so you're spilling the pelvic bowl forward. And then bring the arms down and fold. You're relaxing through both hips, but probably feeling more in the right hip. Your arms are similar to extended in child's pose. And then just let everything begin to relax. Let it release. Notice if you can get heavier on each exhale. Slowly walk the hands back. You'll bring your hands behind the thigh and lift the legs up. I'll come to an angle so you can see. So I'm holding the back of my thighs. My knees are facing the chest. My ankles are knee height. If I were to look at my feet standing, they would look like mountain pose. 6 inches between the heels, and the heels are behind or underneath second and third toe. Bring the knees to the chest, lift the chest up. If you like, straighten the legs and lift the arms. Just breathe here for 3 and 2 and 1. Cross left shin in front of right. Move the flesh of the seat back and apart. That helps spill the pelvic bowl forward. And again, you'll fold with left shin in front. Let the shoulders be heavy. Notice if you can release tension through the hips, the outer hips, so they start to spread wider. Be here for another few breaths. Slowly walk your hands back, our second boat pose. Lean back on the sitting bones, lift the legs up. Your heels are knee height. You want to get tight. So when you pull the knees to the chest, you can really contract your belly and feel that strength. You can stay here or straighten the legs and point flex the foot. And if you'd like to release the arms, lift them up. Be here as you breathe for 3 and 2 and 1. Slowly bring the legs down. We'll bring the soles of the feet to touch. If you were using a lot of hip flexor muscles, they might have really worked hard. They might have cramped. So we'll release them here. Feel the bound angle. Yes, letting the knees drop. All right, we're gonna swivel around and make your way onto your back and start to wind down. So shift both hips to the right, pull the knees to the chest and twist, knees over to the left. Your right shoulder, you want to keep grounded. So it's also helpful to come into half of a goalpost with the right arm. The left hand can hold the outer thigh. Can be a little bit of a self-assist here as you look right. Slowly make your way back through center. You'll square the hips and then shift the hips over to the right, knees into your chest, and you twist. This time with the left arm, half of a goalpost. So let the left upper arm, left shoulder get heavy. Your right hand can come to the right outer thigh as a prop. You can let the left fingers relax. And then give yourself that little self-assist, pulling the your left hip around. Your jaw relaxes, your face softens. You can even wiggle your toes. Slowly unwind. Make your way back to center. And we'll extend the heels to the corners of the mat. Arms will be by your side, palms face up. Adjust your shoulders. Let your fingertips curl. Start to feel the work releasing from your back body. Feel the heaviness and softness of your front body. And once you're here, a few breaths, you might need to adjust. Your body, as it relaxes, might start to take up more space. And then just get quiet and breathe in and out, noticing the sounds around you. It might be quiet in your spot. You might only be hearing the sound of your breath. You might be hearing, like me, the rustling of leaves, the feeling of the wind. But wherever you are, just be here and breathe. relax your upper arm, your upper back more with each exhale. Slowly start to bring some movement back into your body, wiggling fingers and toes. Maybe you roll your wrists. You'll bend your knees, feet to the floor, roll to your right side. And then slowly make your way up to a comfortable seat. Your hands will come to your heart center. So take a breath in and out. Bring your fingertips to your forehead. So thanks for coming and practicing with me in the jungle. This jungle sits right on the beach. So it's a magical place. Until next time, take care. All right, so thank you for joining me. I'm a little closer. Kind of interesting with the lighting. You got a shade of what I was doing, a silhouette. So I hope you had a great practice, and I really hope to see you soon. Take care.